All right, guys, welcome back to the New to Pro series. Let's kick it off. Our goal today is to unlock the next world and beat Jodoro. So right now what we need to do is we need to go stack up and get ourselves a bunch more energy. We already have plenty of basically power to get there. We just, you know, need to actually get there. So while I'm grinding for that, we are smacking down some restaurant raids. I'm burning out the last of my restaurant keys. Actually, that was my last one. And we're gonna be stacking some of this as well. Also, guys, we're so close to our next game pass. Everybody in my community tab told me to get the double weapon, so that's what we're saving up for. We need 140 more credits, so hopefully we can go grab that real quick as well. So I'll catch you guys back in a bit. Oh yeah, also if we can, we're gonna try to get a bunch more swords as well, because if you guys don't know, we are already over halfway there to our maxed Venom Strike. I guess prestige wise. Obviously the breathing sucks on him and we need a better rune as well, but we're getting there. All right, there we go. We beat this raid. Let's go. We also got a ton of food. I already ate most of it, but gotta love that. It might be worth it for me to start converting this. Apparently there's also a place to convert potions. I didn't realize that. I probably should keep that in mind next time I see some codes, but it is what it is. All right, well, let's see what we have a lot of right now. I have a lot of progression keys. Thing is, I don't know if we have enough power to get to wave 1,000, but you know what, why don't we try that real quick before I head to the gym and get my leg workout in. So let's go slide on over here to, I believe it is Spirit Residence, and let's go smack this. Do we have any spiritual upgrades by chance? No, that's a first. Oh my gosh, I get so many lucky tokens. Why are those so easy to get compared to the other ones? All right, anyways, let's go hop on in this progression raid. And let's see if we can get to wave 1,000. We're gonna see how close at least we can get. If we get close, we might try it again this episode because I do have a frick ton of those keys. So I will be back, and hopefully, because if we win, let's just say, guys, that is time for double swords, and that's gonna make it a lot easier for us to beat Jodoro. All right, here we go. 855. I think that's our current record, so that's obviously expected. But the question is, can we get another 140 waves? And so far, we're still insta-killing everything, so that's really good. Now I'm going to switch over to my damage team, because if we can actually get this, that means we can equip 2 energy swords at once, and that's going to really help our grind. So I switched to my damage team, so hopefully this is going to get us another 127 waves. Oh my gosh, we're getting scary close to 1,000. I'm going to turn on my damage boosts. Dude, this is actually, we might have a chance. Dude, if we die on like wave 990, I'm going to be so mad, but it's looking like it. But thankfully we have a whole minute to beat these guys. So we'll see. 972, we're almost there. Oh my gosh, guys, look how many ways we have to go, but we're like eking through these. This is gonna be scary close. I'm dead serious. We might reset our stats to damage. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I might just do it now and say screw it, because that means we can get double swords. All right, I'm gonna see if we can pull it out, but ooh, this is actually, if we die here, I'm gonna have to run this back like right away with just double damage. Ooh. Okay, I think we might be okay though. We're at 998. We need 2 more. All right, so we beat that one with like 40 seconds left. So I think we should be fine. Let's cook, dude. Dude, that's awesome. We can get the double weapons already. We might have to farm for Kirito swords soon, because we need 2 of those now. That's actually crazy. That's gonna make it really easy to level up. That's effectively roughly 25. There we go. We did it. Progression raid X. You don't even have to beat the last wave. 150 credits. We gotta buy it, guys. All my comments told me to buy it, so we're getting double weapon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so now we got 2 weapons. Oh yeah. Let's freaking get it, guys. Now we're absolutely destroying. I don't know if we're attacking 2 people at once or how that works. Let me see how that works. Do we attack 2 people at once? I'm not sure, but hey, we got double weapons. So let me see what that brings our power to. We're up to 13 plus. Okay, so we got about a 50% damage boost there. And then on our energy squad, we got another like 50% damage. I just need more Elucidators now, unfortunately. So we might grind those a little bit later in the episode, depending on what we need to grind. Like if we need to grind energy or something, that might not be a bad play. But we still do need to grind some energy, so let's keep all the right boosts on this time. And I'm gonna go to the gym, and hopefully by the time I come back, we're gonna be absolutely cooking. We also do have like 22,000 of all these, so we might be able to get a new stand or something. Some new swords is definitely in the cards. So we are absolutely cooking. Let me go remember where do I want to go. I want to try out these 10 token. Actually, I do. Coins wouldn't be bad either. I think we're going to go to the Tempest Capital. And I know if we defeat some of these guys, they're gonna give us some pretty good coins. So this one is how to get energy boost. So we're gonna go chill on, I think, a rim. I don't know, can we beat the next one in Cairo? We have like, what, 41? Can we beat Speedwagons? Not really, no. All right, so if we can't beat Speedwagons, that means the best way to go is going to be on the Rimaroos. And that's gonna give us the most XP, etc. I'm wondering if it's worth it to run. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay, we can't beat, yeah, we can't beat the Kiritos. Okay, well, oh wait, actually I remember who we're facing. I think it was it the Yuis? Oh yeah, we're gonna face the Yuis because she's gonna give us these swordsman damage tokens, which would be very, very helpful for us. And she should also give us the most amount of XP and money. I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. I'm gonna run my double XP potion, and I want to see how many levels we're gonna get by the time I come home from the gym. And I'm also gonna run this coffee as well. So hopefully this is gonna get us a bunch of levels. I have no idea though, because again, once we get to level 200 and we can get that prestige, it's gonna be absolutely OP. So I'm super excited for that, and I'll be right back once I'm done at the gym. All right, I'm back. So let me check how many stats we got. We got to level 190. Not bad, guys. It took about 2 hours to get those levels, but I will definitely take that. We're gonna go pause that, but we're gonna turn these on, and I think it's time we go run another raid. I don't think the achievements have reset yet, unfortunately. If we take a look at our rewards, we still have 2 minutes to go till they reset, so that's all good. I do want to get on the grind though. Unfortunately, we're out of restaurant keys, so I think progression key number 1 is going to be our next best bet. So let's go hop on into that again. Obviously, it doesn't really help us a whole lot, but we're gonna get a little bit more energy, and I think we should be able to completely destroy Jodoro with ease. So I'm excited for that. And we'll also check how many resources we got from that little grind we did. It wasn't a crazy grind, but we should have got at least something. Yeah, we got 10,000 swordsman damage tokens, so this will definitely help us take out Jodoro for sure. So hopefully we get some nice drops here, and we'll get cooking. So I'll be back after my shower, and we should be ready to go. I'm excited. Okay, I think we did pretty well in that progression rate. Let's go crank up the graphics. Now let's see what we got to spin before we get on to the Jodoros. All right, first up, I remember we do need to knock out these swordsman ones. So let's go cook on these. Thankfully, we have like 10,000. I want to see how much. Oh, wait, that's the wrong side. Did I ever get any swordsman energies? Nope. Okay, well. All right, there is some beaters over there. We still need to get our second full maxed out Elucidator. So that's definitely on the cards. All right, let's go run this. We're at 71. Okay, let's see how much higher we can get. All right, 8 successes. All right, 10% more damage. Okay, 12%, 13%. Oh, wow. Okay. 20%, 21% more damage. Not bad at all, and that's like permanent too. I will definitely take that. We'll definitely use that as well. We also got some achievements. Some rewards. Yeah, we got a lot of rewards, so we're now back up to some credits. 70 credits, not bad at all. I think it's time for us to take on Jodoro, but let me see if there's anything else. All right, I'm gonna actually make sure we remember to buy all of the keys, because I don't want to forget that, because we need, especially the restaurant keys. Look how many we have, guys, after all the grinds today. All right, there we go. Oh my goodness gracious, we are cooking. All right, I didn't do that raid. Okay, I don't need Ryatsu anymore. Don't need Cursed anymore, and I don't need these anymore. Okay. Don't need those. All right, we're up to over 100,000 already, which is really freaking good. All right, energy TCG tokens, I do need those. I don't need the damage ones, but we don't really have enough of those to matter. Our rest of these I kind of need. All right, I do want to work on my stands, because we got pretty good on the stands. So I'm going to go buy my keys first. So we're going to just get all those. And all the limited ones, I just want to cop on. There we go. We got all the limited keys, but we're down to 91,000 now. We got to sell these 2 tokens, though, because I forgot about them. I always forget about them. Don't need those, or those. Or those, or these. Oh my gosh. All right, we got a lot of tokens. Never mind. Oh yeah, don't need the chakras either. And I didn't get any of those. All right, we don't need... Oh my gosh, I have a lot of gold ball tokens too. I gotta run those. All right, we have 150,000. So I'm gonna go over here to this... Ooh, actually, you know what? We're just gonna go for the stands. So I want to see if we can actually get even better the world. So let me go over here. We're gonna get like 12,000 of those. All right, and I think that should be good for now. I'm not gonna worry about the other stuff yet. We're gonna make sure we take advantage of some of these though. So let's go over here to the gold ball tokens, and we're gonna take advantage of that. All right, also I want to double check real quick what we need for our next rank up. All right, we're not even close to the next rank up. Holy. And what else do I have to roll? Honestly, I think it's just the stand. So let's go spend these 12,000 on the stands. And let's see if we can get ourselves another Evo, which would be absolutely awesome. And then we're going to take out Jodoro. So here we go. Let's cook. All right, I got another star platinum. That might be worth it, but I think since we already have a Dio upgraded, it might not be. But if we get one more star platinum, that means we get a second star platinum Evo. And that might be worth it. All right, here we go. Let's see what we end up getting. We got, I'm nervous. Dang, we got cooked is what we got. Well, that was a waste of 100,000. Dang. All right, you know what? We are gonna make the most of it though. While this is probably most definitely a waste, we are going to just do that. And, oh, gotta get another one. We'll do that. We'll do that. Whatever, just rip all of this. We'll do some of this. And I think I just burned a little bit too many. All right, there we go. Do one of those. Oh my gosh, I just cooked myself. Wow, that's pretty freaking good though. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let me head back to the dungeon lobby here and let me see what I can exchange, man. There's got to be something left. All right, I'm gonna exchange my. I like all of these so much. All right, well, that sucks. I'm just gonna exchange some of my sword tokens. I know, guys, you're going to get mad at me again, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, well, it's just me being stupid at this point. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Unfortunately, I wasted a little bit too many, but it is what it is. So don't be too mad. All right. We're gonna go to stand evolve, and we're gonna evolve this one. So this is our first max stand. As far as damage goes on it, though, I don't even know if it's worth it to have done that. All right, if I equip best, it's still gonna pick the world. So the world is still the best. All right, which is unfortunate. All right, that also means we no longer need these deadly queens. They are not going to help us out. And to be honest, we no longer really need the pale snakes either. I'm just gonna keep this one because why not? And I'm gonna sell that one as well. And I'm gonna sell all of these because we no longer need those. So this is what we have right now. This guy's actually pretty decent. Honestly, Star Platinum's not too bad, but obviously Dio the World. So that was a whole big waste, but it is what it is. All right, so I do want to end up taking out these Jodoros. We'll probably do that right now, actually, while we're here. All right, so with my current damage team, we are doing... Okay, what is going on here? All right, we're going to go full damage roster. Okay, we're doing a little bit of damage to Jodoro. All right, thankfully... Oh my gosh, I'm burning through these stat resets like candy. All right, it is what it is. All right, so we are full on... This is just full on DPS on Jodoro. Honestly, we're doing okay, I would say. It's not too bad. I would have expected us to do more, though, because we do have the swords and whatnot, and we do have a lot more energy, but... All right, thankfully, we only have to beat a few of these, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I do want to get that avatar on Jodoro. I think that's going to help us out a lot. It's at 18.6 million, and our current avatar is at... okay, it's gonna be like 50% better than our current avatar, so that's not bad. I'm gonna probably try to level up Jodoro a little bit too. So let's go knock these off. Looks like it's pretty easy, and we'll get to the next world, lickety split. All right, thankfully that one was pretty easy, so we're gonna claim that, and that's gonna allow us to unlock the next world. Let's freaking go. All right, where are we at? There we go. All right, Ghoul City. All right, did we get the avatar though? Because I did want to get the avatar. Okay, we did not get the avatar. Well, that's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. We'll grab the avatar when we get some better stats. All right, so here we go, guys. We got the new star. I do want to take advantage of this. So let's go switch to our luck team. So we're just going to go... I don't know if we can beat SPGs. Not really. I do want to make sure we accept all the quests, too, before I forget. So let's go grab all of these real quick. And let's go open up these. Hopefully they're... Oh, okay, they're actually pretty decent. So we're just gonna do a 6-1. Okay, so we have gray, blue, green, and legend. And I do want to make sure we have the fried egg and the double luck boost. And we should be popping off. All right, I don't know why I have still my damage team on. I don't feel like we need the damage team anymore. So I'm gonna reset. I might regret this. We're gonna reset the damage. We're gonna go back into energy. So it is what it is. There goes my other stat reset, you know, for the bazillionth time, but that's life. All right, do I have all my luck boost on? Yes, I do. All right, so these are our luck rates. Oh my gosh, that guy's gonna help us out a ton. All right, let's open up another one. All right, and let me make sure I have my luck team on. All right, we did get the purple. So now we just need a bunch of these mythics. Oh, actually, even the legendary is going to help us out. I'm not going to lie. Oh, the legendary is going to help us out a ton. So we're definitely going to keep some of those. All right, let me just make sure my energy team on. So we have the full energy team on. We're cooking on the energy. Make sure we get that boost going too. And yeah, let's rip it, I guess. So I'm going to try to get as many legends as possible and hopefully some of the other ones too. I don't know how pricey this is going to be, but I'll check back in a little bit. Actually, wait a second. Let's be smart. So the smart money is to, oh, ghoul raid. I'm tempted to just try that. I don't think we're gonna do well at all at it, but we can try it. Investigators is only 9 SX. Oh man, I need that now. Okay, we need this now. All right, I don't know how many tokens I have left, but I might have to sell those sword tokens because I have 984. All right, you know what? I'm saying screw it. I get killed for that one, but it is what it is. All right, we need to get, I don't know which ones are the best. All right, anyways, I need at least 1,000 of those. All right, we're getting at least 1,000 of those. We might get something else too, but all I know is that is way more important for us than sword tokens at the moment. That's gonna be a cheat code. All right, do I want these? These are gonna give us more damage. Okay, so I need Kagune tokens as well. I'm gonna cop 1,000 of those. I think those are the ones we're gonna focus on for now. Where are the Kagune tokens? All right. Okay, the flash, those tokens might help us, but I have a feeling they're going to be like a little bit more annoying to use. So let me test that theory real quick. So this one is going to be Kagune leveling. Okay. Oh, that costs 5k Kagune tokens. What? All right, damage cells, 50 SX. We do have 50 SX. All right, this is gonna be an annoying damage boost one. So we basically, that's gonna cost us a lot. We'll worry about that later. But let's go roll this real quick. And there we go. We got legendary already. Okay, that's good. Let's see if we get the 0.5. But even the legendary should be a pretty massive damage boost for us. All right, also, yeah, looks like we didn't get the 0.5, which is fine. We'll get that real quick. Oh, wait, we did. I missed it. 7x damage is crazy. All right, we want to equip best for energy. So this is our current best energy squad. Wow. Okay. So it looks like we need a bunch more of the legendaries. They're just way more OP than what we have now. All right, let's get the investigators too. All right, good. We already got the legendary. That's gonna. Oh, we got the. Wow, we're cooking. Wow, so this is gonna give us 10x. We got 70x more powerful. What the heck? Shucks, man. Sign me up. Goodness, man. Well, since we're 70 times more powerful, might as well open up some stars and get even more OP. So I'll be back. I'm gonna get a few legends, but once we have all the legends we need, we'll switch out to other things. No, we got one? Yo, we got one. 46.5 million. Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, let's open up a bunch of these. If we can get more of those, this can be absolutely awesome. So I will be back. All right, so I was opening for a little bit. Let's see what we got. Okay, I have plenty of legendaries. All right, a little too many legendaries. We'll put it that way. All right, so that's our full team. I'm gonna just delete a bunch. All right, I don't think I need all these legendaries. All right, can I just select all? All right, we're just gonna select all on that. We're just gonna cook everybody. Who needs units, man? All right, we're just gonna cook everybody there, and we're now doing a lot more, guys. So we're up to 23.7 NVD, which is low-key kind of cooking. All right, now I don't need these, but I do want to get some more Kennys, so I'm just gonna vibe out a little bit, and we're gonna see how many Kennys we can cook with. Hopefully a lot. Let me double check we're on the energy squad. And actually, you know what? That's probably not worth it. I'm trying to think what the most worth it thing to do right now is, and honestly, we need to get the swords I just sold back, to be honest. So let's cook on that real quick. Let me turn off my luck boost and my damage boost that I've been wasting, and we'll go back on the drops boost. So let's get back on this grind real quick, and we're gonna get some more swords, dude. Basically, right now, I think we need to wait for our energy to come back up. That's kind of our main thing. There is a chance we can get to the next rebirth tonight, which would be really dope. Also, we can try the progression key 2 very soon. I think we can get to wave 100 on the progression key 2. We're gonna also try that soon. But I'm gonna have to do another stat reset, so we might try doing that tomorrow when we get a little bit more progress. But I think right now I need to try to get my energy up to like double or triple what it is now. So I'll be back. Let's get on this grind. All right, so I do want to try the ghoul raid, but I just don't know if we're even strong enough to even get there. But 100 credits would not be bad. Kaiju raid, we can obviously cook those, but they're just not that worth it. Gleam raid, I'm not gonna lie, now that we 7x'd our damage, I might try running this because that's gonna get a 50% damage boost as well. So this is definitely in the cards for us once our energy gets a little bit higher. We actually might try for that. I don't know if we can get to wave 7, but wave 6 gotta be possible. Let me think here. Titan defense. Oh, we got the 707 last time. Yeah, we're gonna get at least this 20% energy is definitely in the cards for us pretty soon. Definitely at least at most in the next episode. Leaf raid 1.2k honestly might be possible. So if I see the leaf raid game mode show up, I'm gonna try to get that. We are doing pretty good, especially, but we do need a little bit more energy first to be able to really cook. Stars open, we're not quite there. I might try opening some more stars, but we're not really getting, it's not really quite worth it yet. I feel like we need to clutch up and focus on the grind a bit. I do want to try progression key again this episode. We'll definitely do that. Let's keep cooking. And let me see, do I have a Gleam key? I don't have a Gleam key. And those are expensive as frick, so. Oh, I didn't notice, guys. It gave me like a tail thing. That's pretty cool. All right, we're up to 333 energy. I don't know if that's going to be enough for our next rebirth. Let me check on that one, because I do want to get that because we're not in too deep yet. Rank up. Oh, we got enough for the next rebirth. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, 47.5 NVD. Not bad at all. That's absolutely cooking. All right, let's go grab these chests because we might as well. There we go. And let's grab the daily reward quests. Oh, leaf raid. That's what we wanted to do. Yo, yes. Good. All right, we got the leaf raid. And let's hope I can get some more hot sauces. Always need some of those. All right, let me see if I got any hot sauces. Good, we got one hot sauce. I needed more than that, but I'll take it. We have 21 minutes of boost. All right, let's hope we can go for a record here. All right, somebody told me to keep these small ones because you can turn them into big ones. So I'm going to try that later on. All right, we'll keep those. We'll use those. And we'll use those. So let's see if we can go get this record here. What's it going to give us? So leaf raid 1.2k is going to give us 10% damage. It's something, I guess. It'll give us a lot of swords, etc. How many swords did I get from the last raid? We're back up to 9k swords. Yeah, I'm going to try to get to 100k because that should be enough for us to get to the next thingy. Oh my gosh, we're already back up to where we were. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, we might try to beat some of these quests. They probably aren't even that hard. And I kind of want to get that Jodoro now that I think about it. Yeah, let's get that. Ooh, let's get that Jodoro avatar because I'm always needing avatars. Index, I forgot. Okay, yeah, we can get that one. That's going to be another small little bonus for us. And we only need, what, 3 more for the next one? That's not bad at all. I need to start, like, you know, catching up on my index a bit. But I can't believe we only have 2 more to go. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like we're cooking on Ghoul City too. This one should not be hard at all to catch up on, so I am very excited with our progress. Oh my gosh, we're up to 500 VGN already? Dude, oh my goodness gracious. We are about to do some serious damage in this next world. All right, we're up to 1033. Are we insta-killing? No, we're not insta-killing. So I'm going to switch over to my damage squad. And I want to see how close we can get to our goal. So let me switch over. We'll turn off all our potions. And we'll switch to the damage potions. I'll be right back. Let's see if we can get at least close to 1200 for that bonus. All right, well, unfortunately, we didn't get to our goal, which is tough. But we got to 1146, which isn't too bad. All right, well, I'll take it. We're going to now swap on over here to Titan City. Because I did want to try out that one as well. But for this one, I guess I'll just leave my damage team running. So I don't have to worry about switching it. I want to try out the Titan defense again. All right, so let's go run this. Actually, I'm going to switch. Yeah, I'll switch to my energy team real quick. All right, we'll go to energy team and get that popping off. And we'll do the damage team in a little bit. I do want... Oh, I'm out of hot sauce. We have to do a restaurant raid soon. We'll put it that way. Oh, yeah, we're definitely cooking on these. So I'll be back. I want to see if we can get to our goal wave. And that should be getting us quite a bit. If not, we'll do it on the next episode. Because we only need 43 more waves. And realistically speaking, we have absolutely cracked out how much power we have. So this should be nothing. And honestly, even 1,000 should be within reach relatively soon. So let's cook and I'll be back. Oh, wow. Look how many boxes we got from that crazy run. That's actually awesome. We're going to be able to sell those for a lot of crystals. If we still desire to go that way. All right, so far we're doing pretty good on this one too. It looks like this is gonna give us a lot of swords as well. Everything is giving us swords. Holy. We also am somewhat getting a little, yep, it's time for us to switch to the damage. All right, so let's go pause that, and we're gonna go full damage now. And we'll keep our drop boost. I'm kind of running out of drop boost, and we'll keep it going though. I might regret that later, but it is what it is. All right, so this is our full damage squad. We only need like 32 more waves, and that's gonna be pretty nice to get an extra few credits. I think, what is it, extra 100 credits? No, this is gonna give us 20% energy, which is freaking really nice. 150 if we make it all the way to 1,000, which I don't know what the scaling factor is. I wouldn't say it's impossible. We'll see how close we get. That might be doable in the next episode. There we go, guys. 20% energy is massive, though. That's a huge gain for us. I don't know how that stacks, so that might be like an additive effect with all the other things, and then it doesn't really help us that much. But so we're now to 91.9 OCD, which is pretty good. So let's go see how far we can get with this. It looks like the enemies are starting to get out. So, all right, I don't think we're making it that much farther. All right, yeah, I don't think it's worth it to go any farther than this. Let's hop on out of here, but 710 VGN is really good. All right, let's see what we need for the rank up again. 2 UVG. Okay, that's not too bad considering we just got a 20% boost. So let's switch back to our squad here, and I want us to go back into the restaurant raid again because we're running out of food. And food is very nice, and also I do like the swords as well. So let's get cooking on this, and I'll be right back. We're up to 67.7 NVD. So that's really good. All right, what other achievements? Oh, let me get those donuts. What other achievements can we possibly acquire? The Ghoul Raid. How many Ghoul Raid keys do I have? It might be worth it. And also that other raid I forgot. We have a lot of random raids to do. So I might actually switch back to damage by the end of this episode to see how much progress we can make, because that actually might be worth it, considering I have a lot of stat resets left. So we're gonna try to get a little bit more energy first, but I definitely think at the bare minimum we're gonna do the Gleam raid first, because that's an extra 50% damage, and if we can get 2, that's an extra double damage. And then after that we should be able to get, I think the next one is going to be progression 2 raid, and that's going to get us a lot of credits. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty good as well. So we have some pretty nice opportunity here. All right, well, we ran out of potions. We're at the half potion, so now we're down to 50.8 NVD. And we also got to get the Elucidators too, so we got a lot of good stuff to get. So let's keep cooking here. All right, so apparently people are telling me that 3 helps you beat these faster, so we're gonna try that. So I'm gonna switch to 3. We'll see if this actually helps us beat the raid faster, but that's what it says. That's what people in my comments said, so we'll see how true that is. But yeah, we're gonna try like different. I don't know if it's actually any faster, to be honest. It might be, but I guess they are attacking different people, so maybe it is slightly faster. I'm not sure. Well, it's worth a shot, eh? It looks pretty fast. I think that might be the benefit of getting the extra fighters game passes, is maybe it's gonna attack these even faster, which could be cool, but I don't know if I can really quantify that it's that much faster. So yeah. All right, well, let's keep cooking. All right, let's go. That was a pretty easy dub. We're up to 1.17 UVG. All right, that's good. So I'm gonna actually switch over my stat resets again for the bazillionth time. I hate to keep resetting my stats, but you know, we're gonna go full damage yet again. And I think it's time for us to try to cook. So first up, I want to test how well we're doing. All right, so let's head over here. All right, so we're basically one-shotting all those. Okay, let me switch to my actual damage team. All right, we're one-shotting these guys too. That's really good. Can help us get some scars if we so need to. Okay, so one-tapping those. What about Jotaros? Oh my gosh, we're basically one-tapping the Jotaros. Okay, yeah, we gained a lot of power. Oh my gosh, at the beginning of the episode, we could barely even tap these guys. All right, let's go make sure we at least get this avatar. All right. Do you guys even drop anything? Oh, they dropped the ripple tokens. Bro, where's the avatar, man? We're okay, there we go. Finally got the avatar there. All right, so I'm glad that one's easy. So now that's so easy, that's really good. I think that means we need to go over here and try out the Gleam raid, since our team is pretty busted OP. So let's go make sure we exchange all of these. And I don't need those, and I don't need these, and I don't need those. Okay, I don't think I did the other ones yet. All right, anything else I do not need? Let me double check my resources. Looks like we are right where I want to be. Oh, a Monarch, Grimoire, and Chakra. Okay, we can get rid of those. All right, Monarch, Grimoire, and Chakra. are up to 88,000. All right, good. So I want a Gleam. I'm just gonna get a Gleam key. I'm gonna get a Titan key. And I think everybody else is max 82,000. I'm not sure what I want to buy with those yet, so I'm gonna hold on to those for now. Actually, wait. I'm just gonna invest in the ghouls. All right, so I'm just gonna go max. Well, actually, I could get 5,000 of these and unlock whatever this is. You know, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna grab 5,000 of these, and I'm gonna grab like 1,000 of those. All right, and we'll see what the heck that next one is in Ghoul City. So, yeah, we'll see what it is. I don't know if it was worth it to buy it like that, but here we go. So, okay, this has actually really good odds, and it's gonna be double the damage. So we're definitely gonna spend some on that. All right, there we go. Select Cognate to level up. Oh, so I can. Oh, that's weird. All right, well then that's stupid. We might as well wait till we get the Supreme then. Okay, so I know what I want to spend my tokens on now. That, because we're gonna have to level that up. So I only have 2,000 though. That's not the greatest odds, to be honest. But we'll try it, because why not? So let's go roll on this real quick. All right, before we do that, I want to see if we can at least take these guys out. Oh my gosh, no way. No way, we're still failing on these? Nah, no. All right, we're just gonna focus on one at a time. What? How are these so hard? Ain't no way. Bro, this is so bad. This is so bad. That took forever. All right, we gotta go to the Gleam raid. That was not good at all. That's not a good sign. I thought we would be cooking. Apparently not. All right, well, we definitely need to kill the Kiritos later on. But we're gonna do the Gleam raid first. All right, by my math, this should be really easy. Okay, 5 was kind of hard. Okay, wait, we got the next one. Oh, I think we're about to get the next one too. All right, let me make sure I equip it. We actually might get a couple here. All right, Gleam raid, claim that. Okay, damage, there we go. All right, can we get this one by chance? Oh, we're not there yet. Wait, I forgot, we got another one too. Heck yeah, all right. All right, damage again. All right, we just doubled our damage. All right, we're not able to beat this one realistically though, even with the double damage. But there we go, we just doubled our damage, just like that. Insanely OP. So let's see if this is gonna be enough after doubling our damage. All right, this actually might not be that bad to beat 30. So we're definitely getting there. Not as nice as I would like, but it's definitely progress. So we could chill hill a little bit and try to get to the 30. That's not a terrible option. All right, well, I'm gonna waste one. I don't even know if it's worth it to try the Ghoul raid. You know, I might just try it just cause. But first, I'm gonna see if we can get at least a little bit. It's probably not even worth it to try that. Oh wait, this one we could definitely do. All right, I'm gonna try to get some of those later on as well. All right, well, that's unfortunate, but we're gonna go back over here to the progression raid, I want to say. Hopefully we can get some good luck on this. So I kind of want these, so we're gonna go over to our auras, and I'm actually gonna equip this one temporarily. We'll switch back to damage later, but let's see if we can get a record on this at least. We should be able to, because our damage is way better than it used to be. Oh yeah, I wish I had some hot sauce right now. Holy, if I had the hot sauce, man, it'd be game over. But oh wait, I might be able to get some hot sauce. I didn't realize I had 7 of those open up. There we go, we got the hot sauce. All right, it's gonna be even better. We'll grab those and grab those. All right, we're doing pretty decent now. All right, let's see what else we can do. I mean, honestly, this is a pretty good grind, because these are all stuff we very well need. So I might actually just grind this more often. It really depends on what wave I can get to though. Oh, we're actually at our record. So we actually might get to the 100 credits. Okay, wave 200 is probably out of the picture, but that's really nice. We're actually kind of cooking here. Let's go. Are we struggling all yet? Nope, we're not even struggling yet. So that's really good. And how many tokens are we getting from these? Are we up to 1,000 at least? All right, 2,000 of those isn't too bad. All right, well, we only got like 1,000 of each of these. That's not amazing, but it's progress. Hey, we got at least the 100 credits, so heck, that's worth a stat reset to me, eh? I will definitely take that. There we go, 100 creds. Let's get it. All right, well, it looks like our progress from here on out is going to be unfortunately very slow. So I think it's time we reset our stats again. I know it was kind of a waste, but it is what it is. All right, we're going to go back to full energy squads, and we're going to rip it. There we go. We need a lot more energy is what I'm kind of realizing from this. So let's go back to the full energy squad. And we do have a lot of stuff to roll on now though, which is great. So let's go do a bunch of rolling. All right, what's our first resource I need to roll on? Oh, we have a bunch of these, so let's knock out this world first. We'll okay, I don't think I have any species tokens, to be honest, but I'll double check that. All right, looks like we did not get many species. All right, Demon Lord damage. Okay, we got a 2% damage boost, 3% damage boost. Honestly, that's not bad. From 4%, 5% damage boost from run raid. Shucks, man, sign me up. All right, luck. We got a not a bad luck boost right there from one raid. I mean, hard to complain with that. All right, energy boost. We got a, you know what? That raid was very worth it. 5% energy boost. I'll take that. All right, what about gold boost? All right, gold boost. We got, okay, 2% gold boost. 3%. Okay. Not the greatest, but it's something. All right, now since we got all of that power, we might be able to beat. All right, we're full energy squad. Oh, I should have seen if we could have beaten this boss. All right, swordsman damage. We got like 1% damage boost. That's not ideal. Is there a boss here? I don't remember where he is. Wait, we can go all the way back here. There's got to be a boss back here. Ain't no way. No boss back here, bro. How's there no boss back here? That would be the perfect spot for a boss. Like, let's be for real. Where is this boss at? Is he in here? I'm gonna have to Google that one. There's got to be a boss in here. I don't remember where he is though. I don't remember if they kept hiding these that much. All right, weapon runes. I do not have any of those. All right, swordsman energy. We'll take like, you know what? 7% energy, 8%, 9%, 12, 13% energy. Dude, what? Now that's a W. All right, now where is this freaking boss guy at? That's what I want to know. I'm kind of, let's see where, usually like there's a hint, and the hint is wherever this thing is. So the hint is it's probably around here somewhere. Which makes me think like in here. He's got to be in here somewhere, man. Like, come on. All right, I don't know where I am, but like this feels right. Or maybe I'm just being stupid, and I should probably just Google the answer. Is it in here somewhere? I can't believe it's not here. Like it should just be like in the back. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna Google the answer real quick. Bro, I was so close. He's in the dumbest spot. You gotta be kidding me, man. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way he's in here. No, he's that big? Oh man, what if I go full damage squad? Oh my gosh. All right, we're not quite there. We're close though. He doesn't drop anything that good though. I'm not gonna lie. He's not really worth it to farm. But good to know where he is. Now, I will say we might want to farm some Elucidators while we wait. That's not a bad bet. I'm tempted of grinding like 40 more Elucidators. So let's do that while we grind some energy. I'm gonna get some Elucidators because we do need to get another max Elucidator. That's gonna help us out a decent chunk while we also just get energy in general. Alternatively, I could run some raids as well. Honestly, raids might be a better call. Not sure yet. But before we do that, I'm gonna go full energy squad, and then let's go do some progression. So let's see what we need to do first. The first progression we need to do is technically swords, but we'll do those another time when I have more saved up. All right, let's do eye tokens first, because if we get this, then that's gonna make the entire episode, because we've been trying to get this for a hot minute, because it's like a 1 in, what is that, 1 in 100k odds or 1 in 10k? I think it might be 1 in 100k odds. It is, yeah, that's like 1 in 100k odds, so good luck. But if you get it, man, and you win. We'll get it one day, boys. All right. All right, next up, granny tokens. I guess I have a few. It would be nice to knock these off the list. Can't even buy that one. We only need 10 more of those gold balls though. That's nice. All right, let's see if we can knock this one off the list, but I don't have a whole lot of hope. Look, I don't really spend much on that one day. I forget which raid gives these. These ones just, I never seem to get them. I don't think I've rolled on these in many days, but I just don't get these much, and they're not worth it to spend my tokens on. Yeah, this one I'm just praying for luck on this one. We're not getting it. It is what it is. It's all good. We're still making progress though. We need that energy for that rebirth. All right, where we at now? We need 10 tokens. Now these are nice. And greed tokens, if I remember correctly. those are usually pretty good too. So let's run both of these. Contract agreed. All right, 60% coins boost. I will definitely take that. Couple extra percentages. All right, how are we doing on the 10 progression? 18 for 10%. Okay, well, you know what? That's not that bad. A little luck. All right, 5. Are up to 90% boost. 91. Okay. 92, 93. 7% now. Dang. Okay, well, max level is only 110, so we are surprisingly getting close to that max level. That's good. I will take that. All right, families and titans. So it looks like we have a lot in this world. That's good. So let's see if we can do some damage in this Titan city. All right, family tokens. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have a lot of faith, but if we get some good RNG, hey. Okay, no luck there. All good. All right, let's move on to our next spot, and this is the Titan spot. We really need some luck here because I don't even know if I really need any more attack titans. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't really know if I need these, but who knows? I really want the colossal titan. Sadly, there's no supreme. I would say it's always better to roll when there's a supreme option. I saw one at least. It just always is. And I think these ones actually have decent odds. I thought it was like 0. Yeah, I thought this one had decent odds. I don't remember, but okay, we might need to roll more on here because I do want to max out that fighter, but honestly, fighters don't seem to be that important in this game, like at all, at least from my experience. Like the fighters are the last thing I would like change my tokens into. Like they just seem to suck. All right, no real luck there. That's fine. All right, next resource we need to spin is not really worried about the spinal fluids. Ooh, those aren't really that important to be honest. All right, I think we're out of things that we can really progress on besides the Kagune tokens. Now these obviously are kind of a crapshoot because I don't really have many, but if we do get enough, if we do get a supreme or a phantom, it could really help us progress quite a bit. So let's roll these and oh wait, where are we going? That's not where I want to be. Okay, where is the rolling station for these? All right, Kagune. All right, here we go. All right, can we get a better one? Let's see. Oh, we got another, the 0.5s or whatever. Those seem pretty common. Oh, I saw one. I saw a phantom somewhere. All right, I think our strategy for this one might just be, this might be another one we just spend on, to be honest. Like, this is probably what I'm going to transfer my tokens into. Really trying to get the Supreme on this one so we can level up the Supreme. I don't want to level up the Phantom. That seems like a waste. But shouldn't be too bad. Alright, to no one's surprise, not a whole lot of luck there. That's fine. Pity is 12,500, which isn't that expensive. And that's a double damage. Worst case, 50% damage. So I think it's time for us to go back to Virtual City. And we're going to keep our energy team alive here. Try to get our energy up. Ready to go. Hopefully we get that next rebirth soon. And I'm gonna try to finally, you know, finally get these Elucidators so we can max out a double Elucidator will be pretty cracked. So we're gonna go for that. All right, checking in. We're up to 36 in our inventory, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we were only like halfway there. We are all almost at 2 UVG, so we're getting there. That's not bad at all. Actually, I think we're gonna get our first Evo now because that actually might be giving us technically like 5 or 10% more than we would be getting normally. So let's head over to a cursed school and let's go get a couple we need at least 20. We might barely have enough for a double Evo. Let me check. All right, there we go. There we go. And there we go. Oh yeah, I think that's the perfect amount we need for a double Evo. Let's slide on over to the Slayer Village, and we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have an extra one. Let's go. I will definitely take that. So how many Elucidators do I need now? I need 3 times... Okay, I need like 15-ish. So this is 0.3x, so yes, it is actually technically better. So double Elucidators it is, guys. All right, let's go grind even more Elucidators. What does he drop us? Does he drop us anything good at least? Let's see here. What does he give us? Oh, he's giving us energy swordsman energy tokens. Oh yeah, we got 1,000 of those joints. Oh yeah, okay. I think it's over here, right? How much does 1,000 give us? So we have 1,000. That's gonna give us. Wow. You know what? I can't complain. It just gave us 6% extra energy too, on top of what it already had. That's awesome. Totally freaking worth it. All right, let's get back to the grind, man. W Kirito. All right, guys, if you made it this far in the video, put laundry in your comments, because you already know, man, we're folding our laundry while we get this grind going. So I wonder if anybody actually made it this far in the video. Oh, snap, guys. Doing my laundry got me some freaking insane luck. Look how many elucidators we're up to now. Holy. Moral of the story, guys. Do that laundry anyways. Let's go, whoever's mom is watching on this video, you're welcome. Anyways, let's go grab some of this. Let's go. And let's go. Wait, is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough for the second Evo? I think so. All right, let's go grab the second Evo, and then we'll grab the third Evo. Now, sadly, we can't get any enchants on energy weapons, so yeah, that's why we're not rolling any enchants on these. But yeah. Oh, it must be because it's equipped right now. Keep forgetting that, but there we go, guys. We just got our second Elucidator. Massive W. So there we go, guys. We got a full double energy coming in from the weapons. Also, I forgot that I have this, so we can try it. All right, anyways, I think we're done with gotchas we can spin, so let's head back over here and let's do our classic restaurant raid, boys. And let's get some more weapons. I want to see if we can get pretty close to our maxed out phantom weapon here. That'd be pretty goated. All right, 2.23 UVG. I think we need a little bit more there to get to the next rebirth, but we also need a frick ton of red morns too. Yeah, well, we'll get there, guys. Oh man, I hate to waste the key, but leaf raid, man. Oh, we actually need stuff here, so we're gonna swap over the leaf raid. I might regret that. Bro, they just reset the servers and I literally just lost my freaking raid. What the heck? I hate when they do that. They need to refund the keys when they reset the freaking servers. You can't just be resetting like that, man. Alright, well, I'm out of those keys, so now I can do the progression or the cursed raid. Let's go back to the cursed raid. Maybe that's gonna give us something decent. I think the curse rate also gives us food, so we'll give that one a shot, I guess. But I kind of already maxed it out, and I don't really need anything here. But it does, yeah, I think I already had the best two. Yeah, I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I just have so many anyway. So I guess might as well. All right. Why are they so far apart? That's kind of weird, but okay. Oh, because there's none in the middle. It's a 6 ring. That's so weird. Why? Just why? All right, well. I'll see you guys in a bit, but we're just going to be ending up selling all this stuff anyway. So it is what it is. How much do we have? We have 32,000 swords. Ooh, not bad. Do we get anything else decent? 5,000. A bunch of random stuff we can sell. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, ooh, we got a ways to go. All right, while I wait, guys, let's check the game passes we can buy soon. We're at the 210. So I know we're supposed to be getting some codes, I want to say, tomorrow morning. So with the codes, where's the game passes at? All right, extra Titan is somewhat doable. Double XP might be the next way to go. A lot of people are telling me to get that. I don't think a VIP is going to make enough of a difference. So yeah, I think double XP might be nice so we can start getting prestiges. We're already up to 190. Now, depending on where I put myself, we could actually potentially get to 200 tomorrow. Very, very somewhat doable, but all right, let's keep cooking. All right, I ended up getting a bunch of lunch boxes and bronze part boxes from the raid. So let's go open up those, and we'll open up these, and we'll open up those. And good, we needed those chocolate bars, definitely. We're gonna grab those. Oh, and hot sauce too. I will definitely take that. All right, we're doing a lot better now. All right, we're almost to the end of this raid. And token-wise, I don't really know if we really have that many to sell, to be honest. This raid has not been that great. For some reason, the restaurant raid just gives me so many tokens. I don't know why, but this raid is kind of giving me a bunch of We'll see. I guess I do have some. It gives me a lot of random tokens. I don't know. All right, we'll keep cooking on this, though. And then we're going to sell all our tokens and see what progress we can make. I want to get to the next energy rebirth before the end of this episode, so we'll see. All right, let's see what we need for the next next rebirth here again. So it looks like we need to turn up our graphics again. All right, let's get that popping, and let's see what we need. Wrong world. All right, for the next rebirth, we need. Oh, we've been there. Dang, I wish I would have known that. All right, so now we need 16 UVG for the next rebirth. Wish I would have known that, guys. That's unfortunate. I thought we needed 3 for some reason. Not sure why. All right, while we're here, let's try Dungeon Nightmare. I want to see if we can actually beat this, because I know we were really close before. So let's give it a shot. Oh, it looks like we have a buddy with like Fire Force X freaking Demon Slayer units. All right, I don't know how good our buddy is, but What's his name? I'm Cool Bros. Let's see here. Where is he? Yuki. Oh, wow. We're carrying him. He's rank 27. I guess you're welcome, man. Enjoy these things you can't use for a hot minute. Hey, he says, thanks, bro. No problem. Oh, yeah. He's also going to get the achievements as well, which can be very nice. So maybe I need to start doing some carry streams. So if anybody needs carried, let me know, man. Maybe we'll get that popping off. What do you get from room 10? You get luck. Okay, it's a start. Oh, it's giving us a lot of rose gold boxes. We're gonna need those in the future. Wait, I have a lot of damage crystals. I could probably get a gold damage ring. Oh, I wasn't thinking about that. Yo, I need to get that. All right, I'm gonna run another curse raid, and then we're gonna check our gotchas. All right, this episode's already too long as it is. I know you guys like when they're only like 35 minutes. So we're gonna pick up in the next day. So I'll see you there.